Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel GSI PUC Mysuru. This is the 7th session of the 6th chapter oscillators. In this session we are going to solve some of the problems which is asked in the previous year question papers. So let's begin with the very first problem. So this is the problem where you have to calculate the frequency and feedback fraction of the circuit shown below. So this is the circuit for which you have to calculate the frequency, that is f, and the feedback fraction, that is equal to beta. So here we are having two inductors whose values are 5.6 millihenry and 2.2 millihenry, and only one capacitor whose value is equal to 1000 picofarad. So they have not mentioned whether it is a Colpitts oscillator or a Hartley oscillator. So looking into this tank circuit, you have to identify whether it is a Hartley oscillator or a Colpitts oscillator, because it is a LC oscillator. Since we are having two inductors, it is a Hartley oscillator. So the frequency of a Hartley oscillator is 1 divided by 2 pi root LC, where L value is equal to L1 plus L2. L1 value is 5.6, L2 value is 2.2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So I will be getting it as 7.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Henry. So for this inductance value and C value as 1000 picofarad, you have to calculate the frequency 1 divided by 2 pi root 1000 into 10 to the power of minus 12 into C value is L value is 7.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3, whereas C value is equal to 1000 into 10 to the power of minus 12. Now 1 divided by 2 pi root 10 power minus 12 into 10 to the power of minus 3 is 10 to the power of minus 15. So we will not be getting exact half of that. So what we have to do is we have to convert the powers to either 10 to the power of minus 14 or 10 to the power of minus 16. So 1000 into 7.8 gives me 7800 into 10 to the power of minus 15. So let me shift the point towards the right to one places. 7800 ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is nothing but 7800.0. So let us shift the point towards the right to one places. 1 divided by 2 pi root 7800 into 10 to the power of minus 1 into 10 to the power of minus 15, which gives us 10 to the power of minus 16. So the root of 78,000 is equal to 1 divided by 6.28, that is 2 into 3.14 into root of 78,000 is 279.2 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So 10 to the power of minus 6 is within the square root. When I take it out of the square root, its value will become 10 to the power of minus 8. So let's multiply this. So it is equal to 1 divided by 1753.37 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So let us divide this. So I will be getting the frequency as 0.00057 into 10 to the power of minus 8 is in the denominator. When it goes to the numerator, it will become 10 to the power of plus 8. So let me shift this point towards the right to two places. So 0.057 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 8. So f is equal to 0.057 into 10 to the power of minus 6 hertz or 0.057 megahertz. If I want to convert this into kilohertz, we are going to further shift the point towards right to three places. So I will be getting 57 into 10 to the power of 3 hertz or 57 kilohertz. Clear? So this is the frequency value for the given diagram where inductance values are 5.6 millihenry and 2.2 millihenry, whereas the capacitance value is 1000 picofarad. Now we will move on to the next problem. A transistor Colpitts oscillator as L is equal to 4 millihenry. So the second problem is having an inductance of 4 millihenry and C1 equals 10 nanofarad, C2 equals 10 nanofarad. Determine the frequency of oscillation. C1 is 10 nanofarad, C2 is also equal to 10 nanofarad. Determine the frequency of oscillation in the sense F is equal to question mark. So here a transistor Colpitts oscillator. So it will be having two capacitors and only one inductor. C1 is 10 nanofarad, C2 is also equal to 10 nanofarad. You have to calculate the frequency. In order to calculate the frequency, F is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi root LC, where C is equal to C1 into C2 divided by C1 plus C2. C1 value and C2 values both are same. So 10 into 10 into 10 to the power of minus 9 into 10 to the power of minus 9, let me retain that as it is, divided by C1 plus C2, 10 plus 10 into 10 to the power of minus 9. So 10 into 10 gives me 100 into 10 power minus 9 into 10 power minus 9 divided by 10 plus 10, which is equal to 20 into 10 power minus 9. So 10 power minus 9, 10 power minus 9 gets cancelled. So this is equal to 20 ones are 25s are. So 5 into 10 to the power of minus 9 farad, or it is equal to 5 nanofarad. So for this capacitance value and for the given inductance, you have to find out this frequency. So 1 divided by 2 pi root of L value is 4 milli, that is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. C value is 5 nano, that is 5 into 10 to the power of minus 9. So I will be getting 1 divided by 2 pi into root of 4 5s are 20 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 10 to the power of minus 9 gives us 10 to the power of minus 12. So 1 divided by 2 into 3.14 is 6.28 into root of 20 gives us into 4.472 into 10 to the power of minus 6. 10 to the power of minus 12 is within the square root. When it is taken out of the square root, its value will become 10 to the power of minus 6. So let us multiply the denominator terms. So I will be getting 1 divided by 28.084 into 10 to the power of minus 6. 1 divided by this answer 0.0356 into 10 to the power of 6 hertz. So the frequency value is 0.0356 megahertz. If I want to convert this into kilohertz, you have to shift the point towards the right to 3 places. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So F is equal to 35.6 into 10 to the power of 3 hertz, or F is equal to 35.6 kilohertz. So this is the frequency value for the given inductance and the capacitance value. Now let us move on to the next problem. A Colpitts oscillator circuit is to generate a frequency of 24 kilohertz. So frequency is equal to 24 kilohertz. The capacitors used are C1 is equal to 0.2 microfarad and C2 is equal to 0.22 microfarad. C1 is 0.2 microfarad and C2 is 0.22 microfarad. Calculate or find the value of an inductor used. Find the value of an inductor used and L. You have to find out L for the given value of frequency and the capacitance values. This is a Colpitts oscillator where we are having 2 capacitors and 1 inductor. So the frequency is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi root LC, where C is equal to C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2, where C1 value is 0.2, C2 value is 0.22 into 10 power minus 6 into 10 to the power of minus 6 divided by C1 value is 0.2 plus C2 value is 0.22 and into 10 to the power of minus 6 is taken as common. 10 power 6, 10 power minus 6, 10 to the power of minus 6 gets cancelled. So I will be left with 0.044 into 10 to the power of minus 6 divided by 0.42 into 10 to the power of minus 6 is already got cancelled. So 0.044 divided by 0.42 gives us 0.104 into 10 to the power of minus 6 farad. So the total capacitance value is 0.104 into 10 to the power of minus 6 farad. So let us substitute those values here. 1 divided by 2 into 3.14 into L value you have to calculate. C value is 0.104 into 10 to the power of minus 6, and that is equal to the frequency value, which is equal to 24 kilohertz, that is 24 into 10 to the power of 3. So now let us square on both the sides. Squaring on both sides, we are going to get 24 into 24, 576 into 10 to the power of 6 is equal to 1 divided by 2 into 3.14 is 6.28. 6.28 into 6.28 gives us 39.4384 into L into 0.104 into 10 to the power of minus 6. So let us cross multiply, taking L to the LHS and this to the right hand side. So L is equal to 1 divided by 39.4384 into 0.104 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into this term, that is 576 into 10 to the power of 6. So 10 power 6, 10 to the power of minus 6 gets cancelled. So I will be left with L is equal to 1 divided by 2362.51 into 10 to the power of 0, because 10 to the power of 6 and 10 to the power of minus 6 got cancelled. So I will not be having this 10 to the power of any of the terms. So 1 divided by this answer gives me L value as 0.000423 Henry, but let me keep this in millihenry. So what we have to do? We have to shift the point towards the right to 3 places. So L is equal to 0.423 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Henry or 0.423 millihenry. So this is the final answer for the inductance for the given value of frequency and capacitors of the Colpitts oscillator. So in this session we solved some more problems on the Colpitts oscillators and the Hartley oscillators. In the next session I will be coming with a new topic. Until then, take care. Bye bye.